If there was a way to increase your velocity at least 5 miles an hour, would that interest you? What if that same system kept your arm healthy? What if that system made you a better athlete? What if that system gave you 3 plus solid pitches, better command, increases in all pitch metrics? Would these results interest you? What if the results were financially guaranteed? Do I have your attention? There is such a program, and it has delivered results for all ages and levels for the last 20 plus years. So, who am I? Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Dr. Kevin McGovern. I am a physical therapist and certified strength and conditioning coach. And I want to introduce you to my program, Velocity RX. Velocity RX is a medically designed and tested pitching program created for pitchers to increase velocity and stay out of the trainer's room. Why should you listen to me? Well, I have over 30 years experience in physical therapy and sports performance space. I've owned and operated outpatient centers since 1999. I've had the pleasure of treating athletes from Major League Baseball, Minor League Baseball, the NCAA, NAIA, the Bellator Fighting Championship, USA Judo, and the World Wrestling Entertainment Company. I've helped thousands of baseball players in my career prevent injury and increase their on field performance. I've helped hundreds of pitchers return to the playing field faster than the national average after Tommy John surgery. I have a patented functional movement exam and corrective exercise system that is an integral component of Velocity RX. That system is called GAME, or Graded Active Movement Exam. It's the only diagnostic exam that is both qualitative and quantitative. The GAME score will tell you what is dysfunctional now and what could be dysfunctional if not addressed. You will decline in athleticism if you try to do high level activities on a poorly functioning and poorly moving human body. In 30 years of experience in clinical practice, I have never seen an athlete move functionally correct without significant corrective exercise. This is the reason why other programs fail and why injury occurs. You cannot increase athletic ability before you correct functional ability. Here are the 3 biggest false beliefs that are out there now. Number 1, injury is inevitable. Diagnosis comes after injury. Pain is the first indicator of injury. These 3 are false. And that's why you need Velocity RX Cy Young program with the game test program included. This is what you will get with the Cy Young program. First, we're going to perfect your functional movement and correct any negative movement patterns. We're going to deliver an arm care program that will keep you healthy and increasing your performance on the mound. You'll have increases in velocity, spin rate, command of at least 3 pitches with mechanics that are safe and free of stress on the arm and the elbow. And most important part of the program, monthly coaching calls and video assessments to keep your mechanics healthy within the game pitching protocols. What happens in most programs is after you're done, they forget about you, you go about your business, and injury happens because you're not held accountable and have instruction to keep you functioning correctly. So, can I tell you a little story of how I got into the baseball pitching thing? I was a baseball player, but elected to play golf in high school as my ticket to college. I always continued to play in highly competitive men's leagues in the Boston area. In 1997, I was working a job for someone else in a job I hated. Playing baseball 5 nights a week was at least my stress outlet. Then it happened. It was a throw I made from first to third during warm-ups. I felt this crunch on the medial side of my right elbow. Uh-oh, not good. Yep, torn UCL. Well, you need both arms as a physical therapist, and I couldn't take time off. I couldn't afford to, so I had to work. So, no surgery. I then taught myself how to pitch without straining my elbow. I pitched until I was 43. That included 150 plus pitches in a Vegas men's tournament. Pitched game one and into the fifth inning of game two. Now, fast forward to 2005. I had my own practice at this time, and we got hired by the Nashville Pride. They were an independent baseball team managed by Butch Hobson. They are now defunct, unfortunately. They were stacked with pitching talent. They had four guys who had made it to the majors, three first round draft picks. The cool thing was is I got to see all of the workouts that they did. And that was very eye-opening and not in a good way. I asked many of the players for their written pitching programs for their respective organized teams. I was truly shocked at what I saw. Most of the exercises I would do or would do, they did the exact opposite, meaning looking at that program, I cringed because some of the exercises they were doing were actually injurious. No wonder these players never made it back to organized ball. They never had a chance. So then, Velocity RX was born. The world needed a program built around functional movement and neurologically correct mechanics. Are you looking for a program that increases your pitching performance and eliminates injury? I designed Velocity RX because I was tired of seeing injured young arms in my practice. I was tired of seeing really bad drills and information on social media. I was tired of hearing all of the bad things. Here's just one testimonial from a coach from Montreat College in Montreat, North Carolina. I did a camp there for 2 days. My mission is to save 1 million arms, but I need help to do it. And hopefully you can help me do that. Do you want to help? If so, click the button that's around here somewhere to set up a discovery call with yours truly, and we'll talk about the right Velocity RX plan that fits into your schedule, budget, and performance. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you on the call.
Nice. All right, let me bet.